So now let's go ahead and keep going. We're going to do an example. So suppose scores on exams and statistics are normally distributed with an unknown population mean and a population standard deviation of 3 points. A random sample of 36 scores is taken and gives a sample mean of 69. Find a confidence interval estimate for the population mean exam scores. Find a 95% confidence interval for the true population mean of statistical exam scores. So I know my sample mean is 69. I know my sample size is 36. My population standard deviation is 3, and my confidence level is 95%. I have everything I need to solve this by hand. So what I can do is, I know I'm looking for a 95% confidence interval. So I can go back to the chart that was in this PowerPoint previously and find the value of 1.96. To get the EBM, I do 1.96 times the population standard deviation of 3 divided by the square root of the sample size, which was 36. I get 0.98. To get the lower bound, I do the sample mean minus the EBM, which is 69 minus 0.98 to get 68.02. And to get the upper bound, it should be the sample mean plus the EBM equals 69 plus 0.98 equals 69.98. So my confidence interval is 68.02, 69.98. But if you don't want to do it by hand, you can do it in the calculator. So if you're not given your sample in data, what you do is you go to Stats, go over to Test, and choose the Z interval. In the next screen, it will show you your input, which is stats, because you're not entering data. Then you'll put your population standard deviation, then your sample mean, your sample size, and your confidence level. And then you scroll to calculate. And the output screen is going to give you the Z interval, the lower and the upper bound of the confidence interval, the sample mean, and the sample size. So if you look here, I have what we did in our last problem. But notice the confidence level is given as a decimal. You need to do that for it to do it correctly into the calculator. And look here, it gave us the same answer for the Z interval that we had for previously. The reason it's a Z interval is because I have the population standard deviation. If I didn't, I'd have to do something else. Additionally, if you don't have the calculator, you can go to this website, www.socialscistatistics.com. You go to calculators, go to a single sample confidence interval calculator using the Z statistic. It's near the bottom of the page. So if no data is given, you put in the sample mean, the sample size, the population standard deviation, and the confidence level. You're going to pick one. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like when you put it into the website. And then you're going to get an output. And if you see here, it gives you the same results. And it even kind of gives you how to write it up. So you can see here it's exactly the same as we did before. So you can do it by hand, you can do it with a calculator, or you can do it with the website. You choose the way that works best for you.